أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well and good. Inshallah, bismillahi ta'ala. Hope and pray that you all are best in the best state of health and iman. Inshallah. Ameen. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well, dear sisters. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki. So, Alhamdulillah. Hope you learned so much in yesterday's weekend. Probably you all made use of the weekend so wisely, inshallah. Hoping forward to see all your homeworks, inshallah. And yes, sisters and brothers, today we are going to head on to the actual topics, inshallah. Ta'ala. I welcome you to the day 4th of the session of this CANVA Mastery course named as Design Like a Pro. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to rectify your intentions before we begin with. Set your intentions right. Come on, just rectify it that you're going to educate yourself with this skill for the sake of Allah so that you can earn a career through this. You can pursue a career through this, which in turn will give you the rizq halal, which is a source of gaining the rewards as well. And yes, sisters and brothers, I just want you all to intend that you're going to use this skill for the sake of Allah. Whenever you're doing something for this dunya, I look forward for you all to create something for your akhirah, because this skill can take you to the places that you can never imagine, because you can just earn millions and millions of the good deeds by just creating a content that reaches the high amount of audience. For example, whatever you create for the sake of Allah, if it just moves around the viewers like 10 million viewers or 1 million viewer, if they see every click or every view that is seen by the viewers, which will be a source of reward for you, right? Every click that any viewer will make, any person will make to the content that you are going to make that is Islamic, that will earn you the rewards, numerous rewards. So I just want you all to use your skill or talent for the sake of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. And let's all begin today's session with the name of Allah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, so that Allah puts barakah in our affairs, inshallah. So let's continue to the journey of being more productive with the smart devices, inshallah ta'ala. Can you all just give me a quick recap on whatever we had dealt during the last three sessions, past three sessions, day one to day third? Come on, dear sisters and brothers, type in, inshallah. What did we deal in 1 to 3 sessions? The very first today, you can just mention in the chat box. Let it be a quick recap on whatever we did, inshallah. Come on, let's keep it interactive and engaging, inshallah. In the past class, we learned about elements, graphics, photos. Excellent, excellent, barakallahu fiki. What else, dear sisters and brothers? Whatever comes to your mind, type in, inshallah. We learned about the Canva editor page overview, right? All of the things that are there on the Canva editor page, we have learned it all, right? So we have seen how we are going to make use of the file, why to learn Canva. Yes, that was dealt in very first class. And in the files we had seen margins. Yes. Then we had seen about the fonts in the text. Very good. Then guides and rulers here. How to upload gallery things in the upload bar or in the session known as the folders or the gallery. Yes. And what more? Margins, guides, color wheel, color palette. Yes. From the templates, under the template, we have something called as styles. From there, we have learned that downloading into various formats, excellent. Color palettes, excellent. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Very good. How to save your designs and various formats also was dealt, right? The usage of templates, styles, color theory, color wheel, Magic Studio, excellent. Aspect ratio is very important. Color wheel, elements, fonts, elements, and everything. The videos, how to insert videos, photos, audios as well from the gallery. The frames, charts, text options were learned, images were seen, how to import using the upload button was seen. I had also used how to draw your design. and also about the photos, where are you going to see your projects, and Magic Studio was seen. DALL-E, yes, it's not working for the students because the students won't have access to that. So there is another thing instead of DALL-E. We're going to discuss about that in upcoming sessions, inshallah. That is called as Magic Media, okay, inshallah, because DALL-E has just 25 free photos that you can generate. So the students won't get the access because 25 will be more as such by the teachers. So DALL-E, instead of DALL-E, we have Magic Media, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, today's class would be the actual topics we are going to head on, inshallah. So what is the very first thing that you think of whenever you imagine about a business, dear sisters and brothers? What represents your business? Can you all just type in what do you need? What do you need to represent your business? For example, you're going to put out your business. Excellent. Logo, right? Logo is something that represents or indicates about your brand or your brand identity. Yes, there should be a name. First thing that you decide is a name, right? First thing that you decide is a name, and along with that, it's a tagline to it, because name and tagline is prerequisite. First, you have to think of before going into any business, right? What field you're going to make it, right? So, for example, dear sisters and brothers, now you have thought of a good name and also a good tagline. Now you have to generate a design for that, right? Generate a logo for that. So, logo, dear sisters and brothers, is a crucial part of any business. Fine, a logo is should and must for every business, right, dear sisters and brothers? Have you seen any company without a logo? No, right? Any company, take name any company, for example, the Apple, anything or anything as such, they have their own brand identity. They actually what do the logos do, dear sisters and brothers? What do the logos do? Can you all just type in? Logos represent the business, right? They represent the business. What, yes, what actually is on the business, they actually represent it. Okay. But before, yes, it describes about the business. Before just heading on to the business, I'll just mention to you what should be there on the logo. You know, logos usually, when you see the logos of the famous brands, do you know what is the major things that they take care of? Very first thing is that they maintain simplicity, dear sisters and brothers. You think that logos should be very complicated? Not at all. Logos should be very simple. They should be very simple. They should be straightforward to the topics. Fine. Go and just check the logos of the famous brands. They write their names. That's all, with different fonts. For example, like the Samsung, like the Apple, they just have one Apple symbol and they write their name behind below, right? So then the color should be the color, dear sisters and brothers. They actually do not choose 10 or 20 colors. They just choose simple one or two colors. Have you all seen? This is something called as a color psychology. Okay, they have a good color grading. Actually, it is they just put some right color, just one color or two colors. That's all. They do not put hundreds of colors in their logos. Fine. So color grading is actually very key concept. Fine, because that would attract your customers to your business. And then the third thing that should be looked forward is the scalability. You should make sure that it goes well on every screen. For example, if you are generating any business logo, okay. For example, this is the logo that you have generated. For example, okay, this is the logo that you have generated, and this logo should be scalable. For example, it should be well put off even on a small business card or the big banners on the supermarkets or on the big banners or anywhere, dear sisters and brothers. It should be scalable. It should go well with the small designs. It should go well with the bigger designs. It should go well while you are printing it. It should go well in the pamphlets. It should go well in everywhere wherever you print it out. Fine. So remember, it should be scalable. So how do you make it scalable? It will also be taught in today's session. You have to make it in PNG format. You have to make multiple copies of it. You have to make it in transparent background. You have to make sure you're adding it different colors and putting it up and saving it, so that whenever it is given with the dark backgrounds, you have to make sure that it goes well with the dark backgrounds. With the light backgrounds, if you want to make it a suit, then you should change its color and put it there. So inshallah, that will all be taught. Then the very fourth thing, I dealt with the three things probably, yes. First thing I told about simplicity, second was about its coloring, and then it should be scalable, it should be versatile, and it can be used anywhere. It should be used in anywhere, and it should be in different formats also. You have to put it in PDF format, in the PNG formats, and keep so that it will be helpful for your future use. Fine. So inshallah, we'll be learning all of it to how to develop your logos in different formats. Fine. Inshallah. Ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, today how are we going to create logo with? We are going to create logo in different ways. Fine, we're going to create the logos in several ways. Come on, the very first way that we are going to use is by using the templates. Fine, by using the template. Doing is we are going to do it using. Okay, we're going to do it using. Okay, combination of templates, yes, sisters and brothers. Combination of templates. The third way of doing this is from the scratch. That is our major way. This is just the simple topic that we're going to deal, but from the scratch, we are going to do everything. Fine. This is the major part of our session. Fine. From the scratch, we are going to do everything. That is without anything. We just have to create our own logos. Hope you all are ready with your own logos. Your own brand names or the tagline. Come on, mention to me if you have any of the brand names that you want to use. For example, we had so many sisters in previous batches who had their own businesses. Some had their own journalism journals, some had their own blogs, some had their own crockery stores, and something like that. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to mention the chat box. We'll see if we can develop the logos for you, inshallah. Come on, just mention the chat box if you have any idea. Darul Arkham. Okay, glamour cloths. Come on, write it all, inshallah. We will just have one by one, inshallah. Okay. Okay, this will be the different ways that we're going to start with. Okay, type crafting, and these are the different ways, inshallah. You will be learning each and everything, do not worry. Fine. Okay, what is a logo again? I just wanted to describe to you. A logo is nothing but a visual symbol or emblem used by the organizations or the businesses or the individuals to represent their brand identity. And also, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to create a logo for your own name, yes, as Salva Rasool has mentioned that this is also possible, right? You can represent your own identity through your own logo. Yes, it typically consists of a distinctive design. There should be an image. There should be a typography. What is typography today? You will know. Typography is nothing but you're going to write your text in very stylized format. That's all. That's all is called as typography. You have to add different styling for this text. Whatever text you're going to write, you're going to stylize it. Okay. Images, typography should be used, and it should convey your message, convey the values, the personality of your business, the purpose of the business, or the purpose of the entity that you're going to represent. So remember, before going to move ahead, you just have to remember before going to move ahead with the logo, first thing that you all have to do is a mind mapping, dear sisters and brothers. For example, okay, mind mapping. What does mind mapping mean, dear sisters and brothers? For example, okay, Sister Shazia has mentioned jammed up cafe. Okay, jammed up cafe. Okay, can you just tell me more about this jammed up cafe, dear sister Shazia? Is it a coffee cafe? Is it a tea? What is it serving? Okay, what is it serving? Can you just write in? Okay, okay. I'll imagine that is just a coffee cafe. Okay, coffee cafe. So what should you do now? You have to mind map, right? What should be there? What should be there? There should be a coffee. Okay, there's tea, coffee, and pastries. Okay, you have to mention. I mean, you have to think beforehand itself, right? What are you serving in your cafe? Correct. Now you have to be ready with the identity of this business. For example, you have to mind map. What are you going to represent it with? Tea, coffee, and then pastries. Okay, so these three are the major things that you have to put up inside your design, right? These three things are the major thing that you have to put up inside your design. Then you have to select a beautiful, what we say, the graphics for this, and then you have to have a beautiful typography. That's all. Fine. So inshallah, we'll be dealing with each and everything. Inshallah, do not worry. We're going to just move ahead, inshallah, with the designs. Are you all ready now? With the two devices, one to live practice, another for the listening to the session, so that you can just grasp most out of it, inshallah. I want you all to practice along with me, practice in the class, practice after the class, and inshallah, we are just going to crack this down, inshallah. Come on, create a design. How to get a logo design? You just have to click on create a design and type in logo there. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Type in logo there. Okay. We have so many ideas for the logos here. I mean, so many different things for the logo. You can select whatever you want. For example, I'll just select simple heart logo. Okay. It's just the aspect ratio we have assigned. Okay. Dimensions we have assigned. Dimensions I told that it is 500 pixel slash 500 pixel. You know, logos are usually, remember, logos are usually square shaped. Both of this should be same. Both of this should be same, and it should be the same ratio, 500 pixel slash 500 pixel only, or you can put 1000 pixels as 1000 pixel only. Okay, that doesn't matter. 500 across 500 is excellent to go with, right? Okay. Now the very first logo that we want to design is over here. Let me select Darul Arqam. Okay. Let's start with the very first one. Sister Munazza has mentioned Darul Arqam. Okay. What does it define? It is an Islamic name that is here, right? Darul matlab the place of the a kind of we have the something called as dar. What do you say? It's a house, right? Okay, just let me have a quick meaning of this word, okay? So that we describe it in very proper way, inshallah. Let's see what does it say. Okay, I did not get a good definition for this, but let me just put it something Islamic, fine. So what do you need, yes, sisters and brothers? Yes, it's the first school, yeah, it's first school of Islam, but I wanted the Arabic translation of that word, fine. So let me just type an Islamic university. Okay, because we do not know what is it representing. Darul Arqam, if it is a school, if it is an institute, if it is a college or whatever. So we'll just put some Islamic buildings or an infrastructure in mind. Okay, Islamic building or infrastructure in mind, anything like that. Let's see whatever it comes here. We'll just go ahead with that. Fine. Okay. So we have different ways of doing things, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, let's start with simple way. We are just doing something from the scratch now, and then we'll move ahead with anything else. Fine. Okay. We have different Islamic buildings here. You can put up inside that, and you can make a beautiful this one. What we say, beautiful logo. Fine. So now, for now, this just got into my view. So I'll just grab it up. Okay. Okay. Move ahead. Move ahead. Okay. Okay, I'll just insert another page, fine, another page, and I'll insert this one, and I'll delete this up. Okay, so move ahead. Okay, okay. Now, what goes well with your designs? You can just grab that. What gets into your view, and you find it best. You have to go with that, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, try it out. Okay, okay. For now, these two designs are enough because we are going to see some other designs as well, inshallah. So, okay, this color is not suiting my requirement. Color grading will do later. Fine, we'll do that later. Now we just have selected something, a kind of infrastructure, and we are just going to mention it as a school. It was the first Islamic school. It's a house. The Dar means house. Okay, for now, it was the first Islamic school. So we'll just put it as up as a building, Islamic structure, infrastructure. And now we are going to add up the Darul Arqam inside it. Okay, Darul Arqam. So to add it, dear sisters and brothers, we have to have a beautiful typography. I mean, we have to have a beautiful text, right? So let me select greenish color. Let me see if it is going well here. And also, dear sisters and brothers, there's something with this image. There is something with this image. It is having the shadow of the pink color, right? So if we want to remove that, we can just remove it. Or else what we can try here is, okay, no, it is being stylized by the image itself. Fine. So we have to select a color in which, okay, probably this won't go well with our design because it's the color of the shadowed part cannot be changed here. So let me just move from this part. Fine. So we'll just move ahead. Okay. We'll select this one. Fine. We'll select this one. So the coloring will be done later. Fine. Now let's just insert the text. Okay, for the text we have different ways of doing this. For now, if you want, you can just start selecting from here. Fine. Okay, can we just do anything from here? Can we select something from here? Yes, we can. If it goes well with our design, we can just select. If not, we can just create our own, inshallah. Okay, come on. Do not settle for a low grade content. You have to create a beautiful one, inshallah. So select some awesome font font combinations. These are the font combinations that they have given, which goes well with the designs, and you just can insert that and change it as such. Fine. Okay, probably this one. Okay, I'll add this one. And there is some okay. If we want, we'll just ungroup it. Okay, and there is some curving here. Fine, there's some curving here. We just have to decrease its curve. So okay, probably you do not know about the curving. You just have to select here and move to the effects. Fine, and there is something called as curve at the edge. Okay, if you are with the smartphones, there are two buttons called as shapes at the one edge and style at another. Move to the effects. There will be something called as shape, and then there will be something called as curve. Fine. In the shape, you have something called as curve. Fine. You just have to reduce this curve. This is below my screen. I mean, below my computer screen. So it is not accessible for me for now. So what I'll do is I'll just skip this curve part. You can just decrease its curve if you like. Right? So you have to decrease its curve and you just have to change it to whatever you like. For example, we'll just write Daryarkham. Daryarkham. Okay. We'll just keep it as such and we'll reduce it. Fine. Dear sisters and brothers, I want you to just reduce its size. Fine. Just reduce its size and also reduce its curving. Fine. Curving cannot be reduced here because what I did here was it is actually below my computer screen. Fine. So it's not taking it into consideration. Okay, you want to change my device to portrait mode. It is not working. It won't work because it is below my zoom screen. It doesn't take it. Okay, you can just do a bit curving here and you can just place it up. Okay. Okay, so now I'll not select this thing. So I'll select something that should be straightforward. Fine. Or you can do something called as type crafting. For now, we'll just keep this as such. Okay. Star. Okay. I just had to change my mind because over here what I'm finding is it's not going out of the box. Okay, ungroup. You just have to ungroup this and then place it all here and there. Fine. Make sure you're aligning it perfectly with the screens, dear sisters and brothers, and make sure it goes well with your design. Fine. It's just a simple design that we did. It's just a simple thing. It's also have a tagline. For example, usually uh, the content with the Islamic names have something like established in or something like that. So we can even deal with that content as well. Fine. For now, the color combinations are not well here. So what you all have to do is, can you all tell me what saves your day when you don't know what is a good color combination that goes well with this? Can you all type in what will help you out when you do not know? Color wheel. It is also called as color palette, right? Very good. In the styles, you have something called as color wheel. You just have to move there. Just see here how we're going to head on to that. Go to the styles and go to the color palettes and see all. Now just look into this, dear sisters and brothers. Change it and see how beautifully you can just arrange your text into. Have you just seen the wonderful thing that we created? What did we just do? We just added the text, we just added the element, and we created a beautiful logo, right? And if you want, we can add a tagline. And not only this, dear sisters and brothers, I just told you the very simple design for this. We are doing with the combination of elements also. We can do with the combination of elements as well. Okay. So did you all like it? Yes, right? It's going so well with the stylizing color palettes. Now, whichever you want, you can just finalize that color and you can just put up. If you have something more, dear sisters and brothers, for example, you want to put something like important things, if you want to mention some information here and there, you can mention inside it. But because I do not have much of the information about this, if it is in your mind, you can just mention whatever. If it is an online academy or something like that, you can just mention here and there about all of it. Fine. I do not have much knowledge about whatever is being discussed here. Fine. So this way you can just change the color palettes. Color palettes save the day of every graphic designer, and you do not have to worry as such while choosing the colors, because when if you are just double pressing on it each and everything, you will be able to assign different things for each and every design. Fine, different colorizing. Okay, for now I'll select this white with this combination. Okay, okay, Alhamdulillah, done. So next, dear sisters and brothers, another design. One design is done. We're going forward with another design, inshallah. So I just want you all to show. I just want to show you all first thing with the templates. Okay, from the templates. Okay, any design? What is our sisters recommending? The very first design was the Darul Arqam. Second, glamour cloths. Okay, someone has mentioned glamour cloths. Okay, let's just start from the templates now. Okay, very first thing that we wanted to do is from the templates. The second uh, from the combination of templates, and third from the scratch. Okay, so we'll discuss these two things and then we are going to move ahead with the scratch. Okay, second design, glamour cloths. So what is this glamour cloths? It is clothing brand, right? It is a clothing brand. It is an apparel brand. So what is there? Probably the women wear or the men's wear. Fine. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, what we are going to we are just going to type in something that comes to our mind with respect to the clothing brand. For example, this is a glamour clothes mentioned by Sister Ahmadi Begum. Okay, so we'll just do that. Fine. So here, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when we describe this sentence? I mean, this brand, glamour clothes. Okay. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, do it along with me, inshallah. It will be a good practice for you all. Okay, so let me just write cloth, or let me just write apparel, fine? Clothing logo or apparel logo. So we'll see what goes well with the design. First thing that you must have, dear sisters and brothers, in your mind is that if it is an apparel store, what kind of apparels are there, fine? If it is just the women wears, or the men's wears, or the kids wear, or something like that, it should be you have to have a pre idea about that the business that you're doing, right? So you must know what you're going to develop this brand logo for. So glamour clothes, what I'll do is I'll think that I'll just um okay, I'll just imagine that it is for women's wear. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll select such thing that where there is a women fashion. Okay, so come on, let's see something that is good in the templates, good to go with the templates. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, try it down. We're doing with the templates. Fine. Okay, and the clothes, I'm not finding something good. So what I'll do is I'll just write fashion here. Okay, fashion logos. Okay, let me see if we have some. Okay, we have a good logo here, which goes well with the women apparels. So we'll just select this one. Fine, we'll just select this one. Okay, the very first thing, this is selected. Fine. Okay. Now, when you select this, dear sisters and brothers, it is showing you something from the color palette. Okay, it's showing you something. See here, just can you just see what is it here? It is showing you something from the color palettes. What are the colors that are used in this design? And also it is showing you what are the fonts that are used. This is Beliza font and this is Century font. Okay. Have you just noticed it? Okay, please remember these things, because when they just show the template. What is the stylizing that is being used in the template? Okay, uh, this is the thing that we have selected from the templates. Fine. This is the thing that we have selected from the templates. So now we have more suggestions here, more suggestions here. The suggestions, dear sisters and brothers, the suggestions that are here will be more better than the thing that you have selected. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll just skip from this to something else. Okay. So now if this glamour cloths is something like the women apparel store or women fashion store, so we'll select something that goes well with that, this one. Fine. Brand. So what we'll do, we'll select the very first one itself. Okay. Now how to change the templates? Templates is how to change the template is nothing but you just have to go there and you just have to type in whatever you want to type in. That's all. This is how you can just modify or customize the templates. That's all. Glamour cloth. Okay. What you can do is you can just mention this here like glamour cloths inside this itself. And then what you can do is you can mention women's apparel store and another line if you wish to. Glamour cloths. Make sure you're just having it in a bit smaller fashion. Women apparel store, dress store, or whatever you want to write. Okay. So this is the thing we edited by using the templates. Understood? How did we just use the templates? Using the templates, customizing the templates is very easy, right? Very easy. How do you just do that? You can just select whatever is best for you and you can just change it along with whatever you like, right? This is done. Okay. Now, dear sisters and brothers, what we'll do, we'll just move ahead. Okay. Now we want to do it with the multiple templates. We want to do it with the multiple templates. For example, okay, we'll select another one now. Okay. Crescent cards. Okay. Afira Habib has mentioned that we want to do a flyer on the crescent cards. Okay. Now I'm just showing you something. Okay. Card logo. We are doing the third thing is we are doing it with the 2 to 3 logos. Fine. Card logos. Okay. We'll just mention card logos. Okay. We have crescent card here. So what we'll do, we'll select 2 to 3 templates. Fine. One template, I'll select this one. I'll select this one. I'll select this one. 4 templates I'll select and keep. What we are going to do is we are going to merge the templates and create one design. Fine. So come on, I'll just add this one. Under this, I'll add this one. Okay. And I'll add another page. Come on, I want you all to do it along with me. And I'll add this one. Add this page. And I'll add another page and I'll add this one. Okay. And I'll add another page and I'll add this one. Fine. So how many pages did we add? 4 pages and we have 4 new designs. Now, dear sisters and brothers, see, listen carefully. This is very important for you all. Fine. So these are the design. This is the design directly done from the template. Directly done from the template. And the second thing is the design that we have dealt with the scratch. Okay, that's not required for now. Okay, now this one, the design that we have done using the multiple templates. Now we are going to do the design with the multiple templates. I have selected 4 best templates now. I want to merge this all and put it up into single design. Okay, merging it up and putting up into single designs. How to do this, dear sisters and brothers? Listen very carefully, fine? Because this goes well with our designs, whatever we want to put in up. Okay, so here we have something like this. I want to put it up here itself. This is required for me. Okay, now I'll select something good from this second design or third design. Okay, so what I'll do is, okay, this is not required. Can we just select this one? I'll just select this one. I'll copy this up. Okay, how to copy it? Click on that and click on the 3 dot button and copy it up. Right? So what I'll do, I'll just place it here. How to do that again? Place it here. Anywhere, click on the 3 dot button. Fine. 3 dot button, paste it there. Fine. So now, okay. Okay, this is just the combination of the templates I'm going to show you, dear sisters and brothers. How you're going to combine 2 to 3 templates and make it into a single template. Fine. So I'll just adjust it well with this. Okay. So, okay. Now, I do not like this font, so I'll delete this font. Okay, delete this font. Now I want to grab something good from this. Okay, probably this one. Okay, I'll just, okay, I want all of this that I mentioned here. So how would I do that? I'll click on single one, click on 3 dot button. Okay, listen very carefully how you're going to select multiple items. Very first one, click on 3 dot button, click on select multiple and select 2 things. fine. And then click on something again with the three dot button and copy it up. Okay, if you are with the smartphones, it's actually easy there. You just have to click on select multiple things and just copy it up. That's all. Here you just have to do it. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just paste it here. Fine. Okay, we'll paste it here. And then established in 1977, if you want, we can grab it, or we'll just move ahead and see something better with that combination. Okay, buying and selling of cars since 1999, you want to write? Okay, we'll just change this established in 1977 to that. Okay, we'll just copy this up and paste it here. Okay, paste it here. Okay, so here we are going to write the name that's assigned. It's the name is called as, it just didn't. Okay, what was the name? Crescent cards. Okay, so let this be the bigger thing, be the crescent. CRES, crescent, and cards. I just want to do something, some modification here. I'll just put this up over here, and over here I'll just write cards. Okay, cards. Okay, crescent. Okay, okay. If this doesn't goes well here, you can just put it up on the left side. Okay, let me just put it up on the left side. Okay, if even if it doesn't goes well here, you can change its font stylizing. For example, you can change it to something called as this one, or you can change it to something called as handwriting kind of font. And what you can do here, dear sisters and brothers, you can place it one above another. I'll show you some beautiful ways of doing it. Okay, for example, let me just select handwriting. Okay, for the cars, we'll add something like this, and we can just put it up here like this. Okay, and crescent, above crescent, we can put it up like this. Okay, hope it looks good. Yes, it does. Now we can just change this to whatever you want to type in. Buying and selling of cars since 1999. We'll just write established in 1999 instead of that. 1999. Okay, we are done with one logo, which had, what did it have, dear sisters and brothers? It had multiple templates usage, right? We customize this by using the multiple templates. Did you all like it? If you want to increase it in size, remember your logo should fill up the entire page, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, come on, make it look in such a way that you're filling it up entire page, because you have to use it. I already told you, you have to make sure that you're going to use the templates, use the logo in very scalable manner, right? Because you have to use it everywhere. For example, even if it be on the small pamphlets or the small business cards or on the big sale banners, you have to put it up, right? So this is the way you can just do it. Okay, so we have just created two very excellent logos. One is this one and one is this one. This one we made it using the 4 different templates, right? So what we'll do, we'll delete all of the rest of the things that are not required. We have deleted. So isn't it beautiful? Now if you want to change the colors, dear sisters and brothers, again, you are not liking the colors that are here, go to the stylizing, go to the color palettes, and come on, change it up. It will actually change it into a very excellent combination. Okay, this is not giving it a good combination probably. Okay, what's going wrong here is, just a moment. It actually has an excellent color output, dear sisters and brothers. I would just want you all to try the color palettes for every design that you make and every color that you assign. Fine. Okay, for this, we'll just change the color palette. The colors. Okay, come on. So, whatever goes well with your design, you can just grab that and you can just place that up. Right. So, it was a combination of red and black colors, white colors, right? So if you like to keep it that way itself, then that's well and good. If you do not want to keep it that way, you want to change it up, then also well and good. Okay, fine. So now I'll just keep it like this and we'll move ahead. Okay, for this one we need black. Okay. So alhamdulillah, we are done with 3 designs. Fine. Let's just create another page, add a new page. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, move ahead with another page. Now we are going to do everything from the scratch and we are not taking any of the templates. We're not going to make use of any of the templates. Hope you all did at least 3 designs along with me. Yes or no, type in. Please type in yes or no. Okay, another thing that we have here, a suggestion is modest creation. This again, an apparel store. And again, jammed up cafe. Okay, we're going to we're going with the cafe now, inshallah. So what we'll do is we'll just move ahead with the elements. Okay, and something that comes into your mind when you're just going ahead with the cafe is over here the tool tea, coffee, and pastries. So we'll just go ahead with something that has tea, coffee, and pastries. So where do you get ideas from? If you want to get the ideas from the templates also, but I want you all to just move ahead with the elements. Fine, go to the elements and write tea. And if you want to just have it all together, you can type it as tea, coffee, and pastries together. Fine, tea, coffee, and pastries. Okay. These are the keywords that you're giving, dear sisters and brothers. Fine. These are the keywords that you're giving. For example, dear sisters and brothers, just look into this design. You have it all here. Fine. You have it all here. So whatever you like over here, dear sisters and brothers, come on, grab it. Okay. Whatever you like to be put up in your own designs, grab it up. So let's see what goes well with our design. I mean, what goes well with our logo or what goes well with the brand that we are going to make. Okay. This one, dear sisters and brothers, I feel it's okay to go with. Okay. Something like this. Okay. If you want, if you have further recommendations, then what we'll do, we'll just create another page and we'll see if we get something better than that. Okay, something better than that. Okay, move ahead, so that you get best out of the elements. Okay, you have, again, I'm telling you, you have millions of graphics here, dear sisters and brothers. At least 5 million graphics you have. You just have to have patience to select a beautiful and excellent one, right? Yes. Have patience, select beautiful one, because remember, whenever you're doing it for the clients or whenever doing it for yourself, you have to select best out of it, right? You're just doing it for once, just doing it for once for any brand. It actually will be used every time whenever they are creating something for their own businesses, dear sisters and brothers. So you must be careful to generate an excellent output. Fine. Okay, let's move ahead. We can grab so many different things. For example, I'll just put this up and keep. Okay, this is nothing but the smoke coming out of the coffee mug, right? So we'll see if we have something else. Okay, this also goes well. We'll just keep it here. Okay, this is a smoky thing. You can just not see this, but it will be visible if it is something like black background. I'll just keep it aside. Okay. And also, dear sisters and brothers, see here, there we have a coffee mug with the pastries as well. If you want, you just can grab whatever you like from this, or if you just want to settle down for a very small, I mean, very something that is in front of you, then you can just settle down for that. Okay. I'll just grab something like this. Okay. Coffee with pastry. Okay. What I'm thinking of is we can merge something from the elements. We'll just put this up and merge it from the element. Okay, come on, do it. Let's see. I want you all to have a beautiful graphic design. I mean, the graphically designed elements, fine? Okay, there's a question here. Will the pro designers also use the elements? Yes, they use the elements. If they don't use the elements from this graphics, they generate those elements, or what did they do is they just Google it up and they actually grab the half parts or the parts, like part of it, and place it here. Fine. Dear sisters and brothers, Canva has already done the work for you. Like in Photoshop, yes, you actually have to generate it very difficultly in on the Photoshop. And over here, dear sisters and brothers, you have it all in very ease, with very ease. Fine. So you don't have to, you actually get the best combination of the elements here, better than the Photoshop, which you can never generate on the Photoshop. So we recommend you using this. And if you have any other ideas, you can just generate that using the Photoshop and put it up here and use it like this. But in the Photoshop also, dear sisters and brothers, you won't be able to generate such a beautiful graphically designed things. These are the designs that are already generated by the graphic designers and put up here. uh, and these elements are in the store with the Canva editor page, fine. They are put up by the Canva editor ground itself. So I just want you all to use something beautiful that has a better idea with your business. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. I think I'll just put the pastry along with it. Okay. How would you like to arrange this? Okay. Let me just select that. Okay. We want it in such a way, dear sisters and brothers, that, okay, let's put it up in such a way that it finds well with our goes well with our logo. Fine. So what we'll do, we'll just add a text box, inshallah. So the text box says the name of the brand, Jammed Up Cafe, right? Okay, Jammed Up, Jammed Up. Okay, and we'll just type in something with the bold. Okay, we'll just use this Parkins one. We'll ungroup it up. Okay, we'll delete this down. We'll just type cafe here instead. Okay, okay, this goes well. So we'll just keep cafe here. Okay, Jammed Up here. Right. So now, dear sisters and brothers, we have something to do. It again doesn't look good for me. So what we are going to do is, okay, 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 come on, try it out. Try different ways of doing it, inshallah, so that you will actually land up in such a way that you will get a good finished product, inshallah. Tonight actually it actually requires your time, your dedication, and your artistry inside, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, this cafe, I think we need it in black, but now we'll put this up in brown and brownish shade, inshallah. That will be done later. This has too much of narrowed text. So what we'll do, we'll just click on the writing and we'll just put it up as a narrow thing. So narrow the boundary. Okay. We'll see what narrow goes well with this and we'll just add it up. Okay. Cafe. Canva. I think we have missed one word here. Okay. If you want, we'll change this writing. Okay. Okay. Now, if you like to, you can just put this up here and there. And this two things is not looking good for me. If it would have been in single frame, then that would have gone well with that. But for now, I'm just okay with this. Okay, jammed up. Okay, so this is fine for me now. We'll just place this a bit downwards. And if we want, we'll just increase this inside so that goes well with it. Okay. Now, if you want, dear sisters and brothers, you can just mention a tagline like every sip counts or whatever you wish to. You can just mention a good tagline and then you can just insert a beautiful, what we say, okay, insert a beautiful tagline. That's all, inshallah. And then the colorizing for this is up to you. It's totally up to you. And now the text combinations also, dear sisters and brothers, should go well with the design. The combination of the text, if you do not like the combinations that are here, okay, then what you all have to do is you just go to the design, okay, you have to change the color palette. That will be done later. And I'm telling you about the font combinations, okay. There's something called as combinations. I just want you all to select this font combinations and see how you're going to change this combinations as. Just a moment. Go to the font combinations, not the combinations. Here we have something called as font sets. I just want you all to move ahead with that. Fine. So we have some combinations that goes well with the design. You can just select what goes well and then you can just put it up there. Okay, not this, not this, not this. Okay, this actually helps you when you're doing some pro designs. Fine. Okay. Our font combination was excellent, probably. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll just settle for that. But now instead of changing it up so much, we'll just settle there. Fine. Okay. Let this be okay. Let this be this, and we'll just change the color combinations. Fine. Color combinations now. Color palettes now. Okay. Probably this goes somewhere from here. I'll just change this color combination. Okay. Usually we select brownish things. So what we'll go with? We'll go ahead with the brown one. Fine. And this is not going well. We have to match this exactly with this black one because it should be jammed up. Okay. Come on, this is okay for me. Fine. One more thing, if you do not like this one, you can just change it up to this one. Fine. This graphic that we have selected is not going well. Fine. So you just can copy this up and paste this up here. Make sure you can change your design n number of times, dear sisters and brothers. But do not settle for a design that you do not like. Fine. Do not settle for a design that you do not like. That should be your key behind whatever you're creating. Fine. So we'll just type in like this, jammed up cafe. I'll just put it up here. Or if you want to flip this around, you can flip it. There's something called as the positioning. There's something called as flipping up, flip horizontally. I just want to flip this coffee mug over this side and pastry over this side. Okay. And then you can change the colors for this, right? You can change the coloring for this, or you can place it up here and place this coloring here. Make sure you are assigning the beautiful graphics here and there, right? Or you can put it up like this over here. Okay. This is going well with the design. Now you just have to change the colors, fine? Whatever colors you want to settle down with, you can just go with that, fine? Okay. Okay, this is just what I think is going well with my design. Yes, sisters and brothers, everyone has their own way of thinking, correct? Everyone has their own way of imagining things. Yeah, sisters and brothers, right? Can you all just let me know? You can just create this in very different ways, dear sisters and brothers. Each time, for example, after I look at after 5 to 10 minutes, I have another idea to do this up, right? To create this in different way, right? So dear sisters, remember, this is not the final thing. To make something final, you have to look into it n number of times. Okay. Before finalizing one design, you have to give it a touch up for n number of times, and then you have to finalize the design, correct? Okay. So remember, your design is not perfect at very first instance. You just have to make sure you have multiple revisions of that project, fine, before giving the final copy to your what we say, your client or for yourself, fine. So we'll move ahead now, inshallah. We'll just design something that we are thinking of designing now, inshallah. So another was last thing was salwar rasool, right? Okay, dear sister, we'll just design something with a name, fine. We'll design something with the name. Okay, we'll just start with the typography now, fine. So typography, now we are not going to touch anything. We'll just touch our own text. Okay. Just go to the text. We want Salwa Rasul. So we just have to have a beautiful typography now. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, you can do it with your own names, inshallah ta'ala. We have different ways of doing this, inshallah. Come on, I just want you all to add a text box now on the frame. When you add the text box, it's showing you something with its own what we say own text. What we'll do is we'll just play with the fonts and text now. Right? Yes, I'll write here. I'll duplicate this. I'll write R here. Okay. These fonts are not perfect. So what we are going to do, we are going to change it. We want something bold. Fine. We want something bold. So we're going to head on to something bold. So let me just select something like this. Something like that. Done. Okay, we have various way of doing this. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to make your own names, make it with your own names or even the brand names. It's not just for your names; it is also applicable for your brand names as well. Right? Come on, I want you all to try it along with me because these are very important typographies that I'm going to teach you all. Right? For example, this is the yes and R that we have just assigned. Now we will just write the small text. We can add a subheading. Okay, now we want something like small text. Okay, what we'll select now is I'll just take one handy casual. Okay, we'll just type ALVA. Okay, I'll just place it here like this. Okay, again we'll copy this down. Okay, same text copied, pasted. Yes, OOL. A should be small text, right? Okay, even this will make it smaller. LVA. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. We are not yet done. Please make sure that we have so much to do here. Okay. 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 Now you just have to play with the colors. Now if you can just play with the colors, you can assign whatever colors you like for yes, R, A, and you can just make sure you are doing it in your own ways. Right? So this one background I'll assign it to white. Okay. So this is just a simple thing that we did. Fine. Now, dear sisters and brothers, now we can do something like cutouts. Okay. If you want to make some cuts here and you want to present this up, you can make it. For example, I just want you all to go to the elements. Okay. And go there and type in curves. Okay. Type curve there. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, try it along with me. Curve and search for it. Okay. See all? There is third thing here, third curve. Right. I'll just take that curve. I'll just take that curve. I'll just rotate this up. Okay. Okay. Now I've taken this curve. I've rotated it up. I'm placing it here. Fine. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna assign this white color, something the color of the background. Fine. Color of the background. Fine. And I want it to be above all. So how to do it is move to the positions, dear sisters and brothers, or click on the three dot button. Okay. Three dot button and then bring it forward. Bring to front. Something called as bring to front. Come on, try it. Let's see. Okay. This is the cutout that I've given. I want to make it a small cutout here and there. If you want to make the cutout here, you can make it. Fine. Okay. Another, if you want to duplicate this, come on, duplicate this up, place it somewhere below that and change its color, or somewhere above that and change its color. For example, if you want to make it more visible, visibly good, then you can just make it like this or somewhere here. Okay. I have moved the position from there to there, somewhere from. Okay, so just a moment. What I'm gonna do here is, okay, duplicate this the same thing and place it somewhere here. I'll change this coloring to something like that. Okay, hope you all like this cutout thing. Okay, what did we just create? We are just making some cutouts and making it feel like the part of it is being cut. Did you all just like it? I just want you all to do this. This is called as a typography. Okay, you all have to learn this up. How to make cuts in your own footages on your own text that you have typed in. Okay, done. Now, if you want to change the colors, you can just again move to the color palettes and you can just start changing the colors, and it will take you to the things that will amaze you, right? Okay, so this is one way of doing it. Done. It feels like it has spilled around, right? Okay, I'll add another page. Hope you all did it along with me because it's very easy. We just added a curve, two curves we have added, and we just position it up and down. One added with the colors, one not. If you don't want this, if you want to delete this up, you can do it with single curve also. Okay, done. Let me just duplicate it. Okay. Yes, we are coming to that point, dear sister. Can you select something from the templates for me to understand how it is dissected? Okay, templates we have already dealt. We are not going ahead with the templates. If you want, we are going with the elements and select something, and we can do that. Fine. So next thing, yeah, sisters and brothers, let me just delete this up. Okay. Okay. I just want you all to go more to the elements. Okay. Now on the templates, I just want you all to just type the names. Okay. For example, I'll just duplicate this itself. Okay. Another question, colors, where to select? It is nothing but if this is there, you can just change the colors from here itself. Okay. If you want to select whichever you want, you just have to click on it and change the colors. Fine. Okay. But if you want to change with the color palettes, go to the designs, go to the styles, and then there is a color palette over there. If you want to change the colors, you can change it very easily. Fine. There are excellent combinations of the colors that you have, and this is called as typography with the with the cutouts. You can just make a beautiful this out of it. Fine. Okay. We'll just settle down for this one. Okay. Next one, we are just going with the. We'll just delete this cutouts. Okay, we'll take this later. We'll just delete yes and R from this. And here, yes, sisters and brothers, move to the elements. We just type in yes there. Okay, whatever you're taking. For example, if you want nest there, type in yes. Okay. Now we'll just select something this from here. Okay. You can just type in like this. Keep it over here like this. And this ALVA, you can just change it or make it forward. How to bring it forward? You have to position this one and you have to send this to back. Okay, you have to send this to back. If you don't like to position it up, there is something called as three-dot button. Go to the layers and send to back. Fine, this is one other way of doing it. Okay, and this salva ALVA, you can just write it here. And then R is left out. You can just go to the R, take R from here. Okay, and select something like this if you wish to. Okay, and put it up, put ASOOL inside it. You can position it in the ways that you like. Fine. If you want to increase it in size, it's all up to you how well you want to keep things as. If you want to send it to the back, you can send it. If you want to send it towards forwarded, you can share it. Or if you want to place this behind this, you can share it. For example, I can, if I want, I'll just align it backwards, send it backwards. Done. If you want to increase it and further in size, I'll increase it. What I'll do is I'll just bring this layer forward, bring forward, then that. Okay. Okay. Or else if you don't like it here, you can place it here. Okay. It's not looking good because it has having different colors. You just have to change the colors, that's all. And this one we have placed here. And if I want, I'll send it back. And this I'll place it here. Okay, this is the positioning thing that you have to remember. How to change the colors of the elements, dear sisters and brothers? The element you have just selected now, click on it and change the colors. And dear sisters and brothers, for all elements, there is this option is not available. Only for few elements, this option is available. Fine. I just want you to make a note about it. For all elements, this option is not available. Fine. And also, you can just change the text whatever you like to, and then you can make it in a way that you like. Right? And then colorizing is very important. Coloring it up. in such a way that it goes well with your design is very important. This is just a simple aspect that we have learned of the type crafting. Okay. Okay. You can send it backwards. I already told you, but if you like it here, then that's well and good. Make sure the combinations of this goes well with your design. Color combinations are very important when you're designing the things, right? Okay, we'll keep it all the same color. Fine. Okay, alhamdulillah. We'll just move ahead with another one. We'll just duplicate the same page. You know, we have different cutouts here itself, dear sisters and brothers. If you want, you can just select something like this. Okay, something like the cutouts itself. For example, I'll show you some cutouts like this ones here. You know, you can make these cutouts by yourself. These cutouts that are put up here, dear sisters and brothers, they have been made. Okay, they have been made by the graphic designers, and it's very easy to make. Fine, it's very easy to make. All of the things that are here, it's very easy to make. I'll show you one or two ways of making those cutouts, because it's nothing but you can just grab a text with the yes letter, and they have just added that all over here. That's all. Okay, for example, we are just selecting some cutouts, some text with the which has the cutouts already. Fine, we can add those in the frame, and also here. Okay, the text with the cutouts. If you do not like it this way, you can place it somewhere here. Yes, R. This cutouts are easily generatable. Fine, these are easily generatable. Come on, we are done. You know, you can create, dear sisters and brothers, something like this. Isn't it looking excellent? This, you can just create a brand logos with this name, with this cutouts, right? So I'll just show you with the beautiful color combinations and increased size. And remember, the colors should be very variant, okay? They should be different. Select something that goes well with the design, right? Okay. So now this goes well for me, and this is done. You have to change the font combinations as well. Okay, you know, at least one has taken to create a beautiful design, right? So here, dear sisters and brothers, we have created it within seconds. We have almost created 8 to 9 designs here, right? In around 1 hour, not two in 1 hour, at least in 40 minutes. 8 designs we have created. It actually needs some more touch up. Fine, all of the designs need more touch up, but fine, we have done an excellent job of creating the different designs, that too without any idea of what we are creating, right? So we have just created it within a moment, like on the moment, in a moment, alhamdulillah. So, and another, some other things, inshallah, I just want to teach you. Spare me 5 to 10 minutes, inshallah. We'll just finish it off in 5 to 10 minutes, because we have so much to learn. It is just using the Scratch we are learning. We have something to learn regarding the how to import it, import some templates, import some designs from the Google and put it up here and put it up as an elements and make some designs. We are going to learn how to make the 3D logos also. We're going to learn how to put those 3D logos on the walls, on the banners, on the various I mean the office walls or something like that. Come on, just you just have to spare me some time for now, and tomorrow inshallah we are going to move ahead with the 3D logo topic, inshallah. And now, for now, I think this is done. This is okay. This is the way you can just generate it using the cutouts. I'll give you some other ways of making cutouts, inshallah. Uh, okay. If you decide to make something in the round format, let's just do with that. Fine, a round logo. So to create something within the round logo format, probably you have seen this very here and there. The round logos are usually considered, right? So if you want to create something round in the round format, how can you do that? You just have to take something round as a palette, and then you can just start off. For example, if you want to put something inside this, okay? For example, you want to put a background color inside this. And what you are going to make, dear sisters and brothers, is you just have to go to something called as frames, okay? Frames. Listen carefully. Frames. Did you all just see that in the elements part? Something called as frames. Type in yes or no. This is very important. Okay, just select this frame and put it up inside this. Okay, very good. Put it up inside this. Okay. Now you want to put a background inside this, any background image, any background photo, whatever. For example, a background. I'll just put background and search for it. Okay. So if you want, I'll take this blue colored background and put it up inside this. See, this is the way you can just assign your own background. Right? So whatever this red background, if it suits, it's good. Okay. For the background, this one I'll just remove this from white. So what I'll do, I'll just build this up. Okay. Hope you have understood how to assign the background for anything, for any designs. Okay. How to change the framework. Okay, this is done. Now I can change the color of this to whitish, something from this, or something like this. Okay. We have so many ways of doing this, and this is one way that I have taught you. And also, dear sisters and brothers, if you want, you have something called as, just click this type round there. You have something called as round shade also. Okay, there's something called as round shade, a round glow. Okay, if you want to place something like this glow, okay, this is some glow kind of thing. If you want to make it in the white format and place it, you can place it. Okay. Okay, if you want to place it like this and send it to back, remember layering is very important. Send it to back or bring a bit forwards. Bring forward. Okay, this goes well. You can place it. And if you want to reduce its transparency is nothing but opacity. Probably you all have known about this word, right? Or you just can go to the this one. Okay, this is called as transparency, and you can just reduce it up. Okay. Now, if you want to place something inside it, for example, you can place this things also inside this Salvara Shoal, this one, whatever. You can just frame a new framework if you want. You can just make a new framework if you want. You can assign some beautiful text for the logo. For example, I'll select something like for the EDU-SITE itself. I'll select a E word. I'll take this. Okay. Okay, this is taken up. I'll just put it up here. Okay. Then anything else what we are going to put up here and there, dear sisters and brothers, it should be taken from the text format. Okay. Then we'll see DU, edu. Then we'll just duplicate this up. We'll place site here. Yes, SITE. E is not required because E is already there. So I'll just put SIT. So I'll just keep it here. Okay. This is just one way we are thinking of doing. Okay. Now, if you want to add the tagline, for example, I want to add the tagline where the excellence is reached or the symbol of excellence. I'll just write symbol of excellence. What I just want you all to do here is you just have to make it a curve. How to make it into a curve? You have to go to the effects and go to the shape. Okay, move to the shape and then everything will be put into place. You have to make a curve out of it. Okay, so how to curve it up? Keep it here, move to the effect and go to the shapes and go to the curve. And already told you it is not accessible here. You just have to curve it round to minus 70, minus 60, minus 70. Probably it will be visible in yours. Come on, I just want you all to try this over here. It's below the zoom line, zoom screen share line, so it's not working out there. I just want you all to try it. For now, I'll just place it here because it's actually not giving me the access to use this curve, right? Okay. Now we can change the colors. Colors are very important. You can change the colors, move to the this one and change using the color palette, or you can just change it as you wish to change. For example, for this also, if you want to assign whitish color, for this, if you want to assign some other colors, that's up to you. That's totally up to you. It's just a simple design that we did. The symbol of excellence, we'd want it in some other fonts because this doesn't go well with that. Okay. You can also condense it up. You can also even compress it up. You can just put it up like um, this format as well. It's all up to you, dear sisters and brothers, how well you want to make things or arrange things into. Fine. So, Alhamdulillah, we are done with almost 9 designs. Okay, 9 designs today. Dear sisters and brothers, I want you all to share me all of these 9 designs after we are done with the sessions. Fine. So today's homework is all of this design that we have done. I want you all to do it. I don't want you all to do with the same names. So you can do it with your own names, with your own in your own ways, and you can just share it up. Fine. So these are the different designs that we have dealt with. I just want you all to make this 9 designs, at least 9 logos you have to produce, and you have to send it to me. How to send this, dear sisters and brothers? Share it up. You have to download it up. And remember, whenever you're going to share it with the client, you have to share it with a transparent background. And logos always takes one thing. Logos should be shared in the format of PNG and then transparent background. And if you want to increase its size, increase it. And all 9 pages, if you want to download it, it will be downloaded as the photos, but the backgrounds will be removed. You have to remove the backgrounds and share the logos, because logos should go with the PNGs. But when you're finalizing, you have to share it in the PDF format. And then if you want, you're actually making it up and keeping it up as a PNG with the transparent backgrounds. Because it should be usable in all the designs. Okay, only this much gets out of your frame. Only this much gets out of your frame without the background, so that that will be easily usable on your other things. For example, on business cards, on your posters, on your flyers, or something like that. Fine. Hope you all found this class interesting. Hope hope we all produced beautiful logos, inshallah, in this class of 1 hour. Hope that you all have designed at least 9 logos along with me, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, inshallah, looking forward to see you all in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class would be a very interesting session, inshallah. Tomorrow we are going to again design the logos in different formats. And also tomorrow would be, we are going to see how to create the logos in the 3D format, the wall mockups, and much, much more, inshallah. So be ready to grasp more, be ready to just get most out of this, inshallah. Tomorrow we are going to see how we are going to finalize your own logos and put it up for your clients to watch, inshallah. So this would be a homework, whatever we have created today. I just want you all to send it to me, inshallah. So this would be our task for today. And if you have any doubts, you can just ping me, inshallah. I'll help you around. Take care of yourselves. Jazakumullah khairan kaseer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.